All right, folks. Listen, this is a live stream, and I'm going to be interacting with the viewers and sewing and sewing and showing some information. Some of it maybe you've seen, but there's some new information that I know you haven't seen. Uh, but first, let me say this: if you haven't seen that last live stream I did that has to do with the EL, you gotta watch that video, okay? It's super important to the puzzle. Just you gotta watch the whole thing. Just be patient because there's some mind blowing info, but there might be a few slow parts, but it's mainly, I mean, not mainly, but you have to watch it, okay? And I know it's information overload, but you still need to watch it. Anyway, so in that video, I showed something that I've shown before, but I kind of made it more fluid. And this this information has to do with that Pearl Harbor and the 9/11 connection, and then of course how it connects to Elvis and how it connects to Seattle, because the two uh, biggest attacks on American soil. What were the two biggest attacks on American soil?
According to Digital Public Library of America, attacks on American soil, Pearl Harbor and September 11th.
So they're saying that, or maybe it's just the only two attacks. I don't know what they're trying to say, but the two attacks were Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Okay, and for the people who don't know, I've shown how 9/11, all the connections with 9/11. Okay, uh, and how why the twin towers fell. I'm not going to show all that. Okay, I've literally shown every possible connection you can show with that 9/11, and it all connects to Elvis. Okay, because Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth. Okay, that's what the whole twin tower ritual was about. Okay, now, so uh, this Seattle event, it has to do with the beast out of the sea. It's literally biblical prophecy that's going to occur on June 11th next year in King County. Seattle's in King County in the state of Washington, and this event, like I said, is going to happen on June 11th. It has to do with biblical prophecy. It is the beast out of the sea event. Okay, and somehow Elvis becomes a part of this beast out of the sea event. Either his name, his image, or the number of his name. Now, so the two biggest attacks on America was Pearl Harbor and 9/11. And just real quick, let me just tell you this, that I have two predictions that on June 11th, like I said, there's going to be a spectacular event in Seattle. And then August 4th, you have the Trump head wound, right? And he survives that head wound, and that's going to be in Ohio on August 4th, Trump's head wound. And isn't it just a coincidence? The word twin equals 66, and from Elvis's birthday to the day the Twin Towers fell was 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. Okay? And I just told you that twin equals 66. It was 66 years, and you have the 8 months, 4 days connection, right? Anyway, there's lots of other connections. That's just one out of 100. But let me just show you this. So the two biggest attacks was Pearl Harbor and 9/11, right? So these are exact numbers you're seeing here. Okay, watch. Like I said, I've shown this already, but let's just look at it again. So when the day Elvis was born on January 8th, 1935, to the day Pearl Harbor was attacked, which was on 12/7/41. Okay, look at that. It's 6 years, 11 months exactly. See that? I told you that the Seattle event is going to be on 6/11, and it's also the 9/11 upside down. You see, it's the 9, you just turned it up, it'll be 9/11. So the point I'm trying to make is the two biggest attacks were 9/11 and Pearl Harbor, right? So you have from Elvis's birthday to Pearl Harbor is exactly 6 years, 11 months. Okay. Now, The first connection, let me just get that out of the way, which is not that big of a deal, unless you know all my videos. I was born on September 4th, which is from the first. If you uh, use the time and date calculator from the first of the year to 9/4, my birthday. If you don't add the days, 246. If you add the days, 247. On leap years, 248. If you add all that up, it's 741 days. So 741, I mean the number. And there's a 741 right there. And look, the 12th prime is 37, which is the EL. Because this all has to do with the EL, okay? Because Elvis has the EL. EL means God in Hebrew, right? So it's got the 12 for the 37, because the 12th prime is 37. All right. So this is nothing, this part. I was just getting it out of the way. All right. Anyway, so like I said, from Elvis's birthday exactly to Pearl Harbor is 6 years, 11 months. Okay, and the six can be turned upright to make a 9/11, right? Because the two biggest attacks were 9/11 and Pearl Harbor, right? Now look, Pearl Harbor was on 12/7/41. If you take the prime numbers for 9/11/2001, because that's what it was, 2001. Look at the numbers. The ninth prime is 23, 11th prime is 31, 20th prime is 71, the first prime is 2. So look what it adds up to, 127 and 41. Now, do those numbers look familiar? Look at this. 12, 7, 41, 127, 41, 127, 41. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, 2001. I'm just saying, ask yourself, how is this possible? What is the chance of that? How about 0? Okay. And then remember, I told you that the Pearl Harbor, it was 6 years, 11 months after Elvis was born. And the 6 can be a 9, right? 9/11, right? And I told you everything connects to each other. Look. So remember 9/11's primes, 9/11/2001's prime is 41 and 127. But look, 6/11, the 6th prime is 13, the 11th prime is 31. So if you took the 13 and 31, the 13th prime number is 41, the 31st prime number is 127. So there you go. There it is again. The 41 and the 127. There's Pearl Harbor's date and the 9/11's, because Pearl Harbor was 12/7/41. And the prime numbers again. And what was the thing? 6/11 it started with, right? 13/31, 13. And 6/11 had to do with what I just showed you here. From the beginning right there. All right. So I'm just saying, what are the chances of that? And now I can't remember how many years was in between that Pearl Harbor and 9/11. I just want to look at it real quick. Just give me a second here. My phone's acting up. Oh, here's an important piece of the puzzle. You know that I turned 59 years old this year, right? And I just explained to you that I'm born on 9/4, but I landed on the 9/5 day because it was a leap year when I was born on 9/4. So my 9/4 landed on 9/5. So everything connects with the 5 and the 9 and the 9 and the 4, right? So look at the amount of days from Pearl Harbor to the exact day that 9/11 happened. Look, December 7th, 1941 to 9/11, 2001. Look at this. 59 years, 9 months, 5 days. So it's the 5995, same numbers. And why is that important? Because do you know that the words 5 and 9 equal the exact same? It's a twin number. 5 equals the same as the word 9. 9 equals 5, 5 equals 9. And it's all about twins, twin tower. Do you understand or you don't get that? And by the way, 9/11 on the Julian calendar is 8/29. The 9/11 date on the old Julian calendar would be 8/29. And the 21 connects to like the 777, you know? You get what I'm saying? Anyway. And also the 21st prime is 73, which is the EL connection. Because 7 and 3, 3 and 7 looks like the letters EL. EL means God in Hebrew. You know, in that first earlier part, I didn't explain it well, you know, with the EL thing. But so the letters 5, I mean the words 5 and 9 equal the same. That's why this 9-5 connection for next year, I know you don't understand it because it connects to the MLK turning 95 and because 9-5 is the 248th day of the year, and I was born on, you know, the leap year, which would have been the 248th day on 9-4, but 9-5 is normally 248th day of the year. Next year, America turns 248, but when this Seattle event happens, it's going to be the 247. It's still in the 247 year, America's age. So it's 247, 248, which is my birthday again. Because I told you I'm connected. It's connected to me because they need me to take the mark. I'm trying to make you guys understand this. All right. Anyway. All right. So that. Oh well, I'm not done yet all the way. So remember Pearl Harbor happened on 12/7, the 127, get it? And by the way, 7 times 12 equals 84. And I told you Trump's gonna get his head wound on 84. Okay? And anyway, so from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, to the day Pearl Harbor happened was 6 years, 11 months exactly. All right, to the day Pearl Harbor got attacked. And then I showed you that I'm going to show you something in a minute. I'm just wasting some time here. So the prime numbers for 9/11 equals 41 and 127 because these are the primes. These are the numbers 9/11, 2001, 127 and 41. See, it's the same numbers as Pearl Harbor's date 12/7, 127, 41, 127, 41, and I told you that the 6 prime number is 13, the 11 prime number is 31. You take that 13 and 31 and turn it into the prime numbers. 13th prime is 41, the 31st prime is 127. There's your numbers again for the 9/11, 41, 127. And remember, it started with the Pearl Harbor, you know, the 6/11 from Elvis's birthday to Pearl Harbor was 6 years, 11 months, right? And that 6/11 connects to what you see here. You know, but anyway, and remember, it was 66 years, and I told you the word twin equals 66 from Elvis's birthday to the day the towers fell. 66 years, 8 months, 4 days, and hold on, and I just told you that that the date for Pearl Harbor was 12/7. 12 times 7 equals 84. So you have that connection with the 12/7. And remember I was telling you that America is 247 years old? Sorry. And that's my birthday, right? 9/4. It's 247, 248 day on leap year. That from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247 days. See what I mean? How it all connects to each other? I mean, to me and to the puzzle. And anyway, so the 127, like I just told you, was the Pearl Harbor date, right? 1/12/7. And what buildings fell on 9/11? The 1, the 2, and the 7. See what I mean? See, if you think these are coincidences, you're just dumb. There's no hope for you. You know what I mean? And you think it's just a coincidence that where I'm looking for a piece of paper here. Hold on. Let's see what if you add up. No, that ain't it. Cancel that out. Folks, my throat is messed up. Anyway, so and the last piece of the puzzle for that is I told you it's all about the EL. EL means God in Hebrew, and EL is 17 and 37 backwards. 17 it equals 37 backwards. See? And the date for the Pearl Harbor was 12/7. The buildings that fell were 127. You remember all that? The 9/11 primes were 127. 12th prime is 37. The 7th prime is 17. See? It's the EL. Everything is about the EL. And that's why Elvis, his name, EL, means God in Hebrew. Then the VIS, VI is 6 Roman numerals. VI is 6 in Roman numerals. And then S means more than 1. So that's 6's. Hold on. Fuck. I got some serious issues right now. Oh man. My throat is closing up, man. Anyway, all right. So let me get off of that thing. Like I said, there's tons of information connecting to like I'll give you another example, because I told you the Twin Towers fell, right? And I told you that from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247 days within the same year. 247 days is 67.67%. The percentage of a year is 67.67 for 247 days. 67.67. And Elvis, his name equals 67. And his twin who died, Jesse, spelled Jessie, that's how it's spelled on the gravestone, equals 67. They both equal 67. And on that day was 67.67% from Elvis's birthday to 9/11, the 247 days, which is my birthday. Because 9/4 is the 247th day. But from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247. Okay? So, like I said, it's a perfect puzzle, all right? And it all connects to me and to this whole monster charade that's about to take place. Anyway, let me and is it just a coincidence that Elvis was born on a regular year, not a leap year? All right. And there's when you're using the time and date calculator, if you go from Elvis's birthday to June 11th, which is the Seattle attack or Seattle event, so from Elvis's birthday 1/8 to 6/11 on a time and date calculator, you can count it like this. Pay attention. If you don't include the day, but up to that day, it's 154 days, and the Antichrist equals 154. Now, if you add the day from Elvis's birthday to June 11th on a regular year, not a leap year, it's 155 days. So it's either 154 or 155. And then on a leap year, it's 155, 156 days. Okay, so that's next year's a leap year, and that's what they have to get rid of, the 155, 156 connection. Okay, and you'll see what I mean by that in the future. But right now, on a regular year, it's 154, 155. So if you add the day from Elvis's birthday, the year he's born, which is not a leap year, to 6/11, from 1/8 to 6/11 is 155 days if you add the day. Watch what is 155. Look. I didn't highlight it, but look. On a regular year, not a leap year. Remember, he was born on a regular year, not a leap year. So from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 155 days, okay? And the 155th prime is 907. So if you add the 155 to the 907, you get 1062. And why am I showing you that? Because the 162nd day of the year is June 11th, and the 0 is a crown or it can be nothing. So it's either 162 or 162 with a crown. All right? You understand? Like, what is the chance that it connects to the June 11th, the 162 day, the 155th prime, which is 155 days from Elvis's birthday, and June 11th is the 162nd day of the year. See what I'm saying? It connects to the 155 and the 162. All right? And look, before I show you the next thing, and if you wrote out the word 155, it's the first number in gematria that equals 216. And 216 is August 4th. You understand? So you write out 155, it's 216. And Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. Like I said, August 4th is the 216th day of the year. June 11th is the 162nd day of the year. Same numbers. 16, 2, 216, okay? And of course, I've shown you 100 times that Elvis, his twin, him and the twin, they were born on 1818. If you say it backwards, it's 8181, like they do in the UK, the dates. It's 216 and 16-2. There were two of them born that day. It's August 4th and June 11th. See what I mean? Okay. And I told you that identical twins equals 162, 216. That's June 11th and August 4th, the 162nd day of the year, 216th day of the year. You put a crown on January 8th. Put a crown on January 8th, you get 162, 216, because he was born on January 8th, June 11th, August 4th, but with a crown. January 8th with an H at the end. All right? Because the crown is what they're getting, the king. Elvis is known as the king. Seattle's in King County. It's all about the crown. Okay? And if you don't believe that it has to do with the 16-2-216, he was born, Elvis, in the 20th state, Mississippi. And he died in the 16th state, 216, 16-2. Get it? 2016, 16-20. It's the 162 with a crown, 216 with a crown. Are you getting it? Is anyone not getting what I'm showing? And by the way, I could just keep rolling with all that. There's so much more with that, even with the 16-20, 2016. But anyway, back to what I was showing here. So let me type it in first before I lay the groundwork again. So from the day Elvis was born, by the way, folks, I'm just doing a lot of this on the fly. Like some of the information, it's coming to me while I'm looking at the cards. Like this one just came to me while I was looking at the cards. That's why I have to type it in. 1/8/1935 is when he was born. To the day he died. Look at this. So before I show you the equation, look at this again. So from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, if you add the day, it's 155 days on a regular year, not a leap year. 1/8 to 6/11, add the day, it's 155. The 155th prime is 1062. So you have the 155 and the 162. So you have the 55 and the 62 connecting to 6/11, because 6/11 is the 162nd day of the year, right? 162, 155. So, and the 155th prime equals 162, right? Look at this. From Elvis's birthday to the day he died, okay? Look at what you're about to see. So he was born on January 8th, 1935, died on August 16, 1977. Look at the amount of days. 15562. 155, 162. Get it? Are you getting what I'm saying? 155, 162. It's the same numbers as I just showed you. 155 or 162. Get it? Yeah, that's right. 155 is 11 and 162 is 9. That's right. 9/11 again. Yeah. Just like the percentage from Elvis's birthday. Check this out. The percentage is 42.47. The percentage for 155 days. 42.47% from Elvis's birthday, I'm saying. From Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 42.47%. And from Elvis's birthday and 42.47 is 6/11, 42.47. And 4 plus 2 and 4 plus 7 is 11. But anyway, 42.47%. So from Elvis's birthday to, oh, that same year that Elvis died on August 16th, that same year Elvis died in 77, there was a horse called Seattle Slew that won the Triple Crown in horse racing. Okay? Horse racing is the sport of kings, and they run around a circle, a crown. Do you understand? So the Triple Crown was won, the most prestigious race in horse racing. Horse racing is known as the sport of kings. Elvis was known as the king. Seattle's in King County. And a horse called Seattle Slew. Slew means to violently kill. And it won on June 11th, that same year Elvis died. Okay? And from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, to the day that happened was 42 years, right? Elvis died at 42 that same year. And then Washington State is the 42nd state. And it's been 47 years from 6/11, 77, the day Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown, to next 6/11 will be exactly 47 years. Okay? 47 years. And I told you the percentage between Elvis's birthday and 6/11 is 42.47. 42 years and then 47 years. Okay? Are you getting that? Are you getting that? Before I move on, are you guys getting it? Because I still haven't shown the Thurman Munson stuff. I'm going to show that later in the video. And already my throat's hurting and I'm talking. Hold on. So, okay. Now, you know that the Twin Towers were attacked twice? The first time it was attacked was on February 22nd, 1993. 2/26, 1993. Okay? And why do you think it was attacked on that day? Let's have a guess here. Why was it attacked? Look, the first Twin Towers, when it was attacked, I think like 8 people died or something. Look, from Elvis's death day to the day it happened on 2/26, 1993, look at this. First of all, there's 6 months, 11 days in between August 16th and 2/26. And look, it's 15 years, 6 months, 11 days. You know why this is important, 15? Because this is the crown. The letter O is the 15th letter of the alphabet. So you have a crown and 6/11. Or you could see it this way. Next year on a leap year, it's the 156th day from Elvis's birthday to 6/11. 156. Because from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 156 days on a leap year. Yes, the 156. So you have, it's the double meaning, because, okay. And yeah, let me see if there's anything from that day. Forget it. I'm too lazy to even check if there's more to it. But interesting that it happened 6 months, 11 days after. That's what my point is, from Elvis's death day to that day, it's 6 months, 11 days in between. Whatever, give or take a day if it changes, if you just do it within 1 year. But that's exactly correct. It's 15 years, 6 months, 11 days. And by the way, I could show you much more, like connecting from that day to 9/11 and stuff, but it's too complicated. Now, let's see what else I can show you. Interesting that Elvis's full name. Look at this. By the way, you know that. Well, let me show this first. Look, Elvis, his full name, Elvis Aaron Presley. If you added Lucifer and Satan, and then June 11th, look what you get. Because this is the forward numbers, which is the most important numbers. Look at that. You get 666 at the end right here. Look at that. I thought that was interesting. His full name, Lucifer, Satan, and June 11th. So that's one thing. Now, you know that if you add Elvis Aaron Presley, his full name, Donald John Trump, his full name, and my full name, you get 611. 611. Now check this out. If you were to put Elvis and then Lucifer, Satan, June 11th, 2024. So this is how you're going to put it. Elvis, Lucifer, Satan, June 11th, 2024. Look what you get. Look at that. 611. And you know the 190 and the 45th prime is 197, because I always tell you it has to do with the 45. Trump is the 45th president, right? But look at all those eights. 8-4. I told you Trump is heaven on 8-4. But look at that. Elvis, Lucifer, Satan, June 11th, 2024 equals 611. Interesting, right? And now, remember, my birthday is 9-4, but it lands on the 9-5. So it's all about the 9-4-9-5, 945, right? And you know because everything has to do with Elvis trying to get the 9, because Elvis was born on the 8th day, but he needs the 9. Okay? I'm not going to go through the whole spiel about it, but it connects to my birthday because the 9th day is 2.47. 9-4 is the 247th day of the year, right? So 2.47 is the 9th day. So anyway, he needs the 9, the 1-9, because he's born on 1-8. He needs the 1-9. Anyway, so if you add all the numbers between 1 through 9, you get 45. So it connects to the 945. Get it? 1 through 9, which is 1-9, then 4-5, right? So 9 is basically the 4-5. So if you put Elvis Aaron Presley, his full name, Donald John Trump, his full name, then add Lucifer, Satan, June 11, 2024, look, you get 945. And look at that, 999 in the back. But look, it's 945 again. You know? And you know that Washington was founded on 11/11, the state. And I told you Elvis, Elvis died at the age of 42, and Washington is the 42nd state. And I told you everything's about the 45. From the day Washington was founded to Elvis's birthday was 45 days. Well, that's interesting. Someone's saying something about a certain prime number. Yeah, and by the way, the last 3 numbers of that, what you're showing, besides the 247, which is my birthday, the 433 is the 84th prime. So that equation you're showing. I'm just talking to one of the viewers. Anyway, so Washington was founded on 11/11, okay? In 1889. And Elvis was born on 1/8, and he turns 89 next year. So 1889, 11/11. So that date, 11/11, is important. Why is it important? Because it's the 315th day of the year. And 315s is the Triple Crown. Because 3 times 15, get it, is 45. 15 is the O. 3 of them, get it? Triple Crown. So 315. Are you understanding that? And so 11/11, Washington's founding date. Look at this. If you use the time of day calculator, If you start from the first of the year to 11/11, if you don't add the day, it's 3/14. If you add the day, it's 3/15. If you on a leap year, it's 3/16. If you add all three of those up, look, there it is again. My birthday. Connecting to 11/11. See what I'm saying? I mean, I look. If you want to believe these are coincidences, then be my guest. I'm just showing you stuff, you know, and um, Washington. It turns 134. It turned 134 years old. Watch. Let's see if Google will tell you. How old is the state of Washington right now?
According to apps.leg.wa.gov, Washington became the 42nd state of the United States
won't
of
tell
America
you.
on November 11th, 1889.
When did Washington turn 134 years old? No. When did the state of Washington turn 134 years old? You piece of... How old is the state of Washington?
According to KGW,
It won't tell you.
on
It's
November
134 years old, okay? It just turned 134. It was in 1889, 11/11, and this is the 23rd year, right? So it's 123 plus 11. All right, so it's 200. It's 134 years old. Okay, now remember everything's about the 945, right? So if you add up all the numbers between 1 through 134, it equals 9045. It just turned 134. Now, from 11/11, if you go to the day Elvis died, if you try to get that number, it would land backwards on 11/11. So Elvis died on 8/16. So if you go backwards, it lands on 11/11 in 52. And in between 52 and 77 is 25. 5225 equals the word devil. Devil equals 522577. But forget that. It's 9045. And look, it's my birthday. 248 day. 9,045 days is my birthday. Because it landed on leap year, right? 9/4 lands on 9/5. Look at that. 248 day. You can't make this stuff up. Is there anybody out there with a brain? What I'm saying is look what that is, I'm saying. Because I was born on 9/4/9/5, the leap year. All right. Like I said, you can believe whatever you want, folks. I'm just trying to show you stuff, and Elvis turns 89 next year. Look, and I told you he needs the EL from Elvis's birthday. If you go forward 945 days, it lands on 8/9 in the year 37. The EL 89, and he turns 89 next year. Get it? 945 days to 8/9 from Elvis's birthday. And look, it's Washington's year. I mean the state of Washington, 1889. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. I could show you other stuff. Look, because see, I told you that 6/11 next year on a leap year lands on the 6/12 day. And I told you the equation, I know you don't understand, but they need to get rid of what's in between between 6/11 and Trump's birthday, which is 6/14. Okay? And listen, I can't explain it all right now. All I can tell you is that, look, from 11/11, it doesn't hit 6/11 for 945. It's 944 days for 6/11, but it hits 6/12 and 6/13 in the 945. But it doesn't hit 6/11. So that's why I'm trying to tell you that 6/11 connects to the 6/12. So that's why it has to be on a leap year, because they need to get rid of that equation of 6/12 and 6/13 connections. So that way 614 connects to the 611. And how is that possible, you ask? Let me explain it again real quick as fast as I can. So when you use the time and date calculator, you can add the date or not add the date, saying up to that date. So on a leap year, 611 lands on 612, right? 612 uh 612 on a leap year connects to the 613 because it lands on the 613 day. And 613 lands on the 614 day. So what I'm saying is, so it's a domino effect. All right. So that's why when 611 hits the 612 hits the 613, and 613 hits the 614. And if they take it out, they strike that. All right. They're taking out something. All right. They're basically blasting it out of existence. And just like they did with 9/11, they took out the 156th prime is 9/11. And from Elvis's birthday to June 11th on a leap year is 156 days. See, it's the 156th prime was 9/11. They took that out. Now they have to take out the 156th day from Elvis's birthday. Because from Elvis's birthday to June 12th would be 156 days on a regular year. But on a leap year, June 11th hits the 156th day first. Okay? If you went from Elvis's birthday to June 12th on a leap year, you have to not add the day because it's 157 days it becomes. And the 157th normal day would be 613. Look, folks, do you understand? I'm trying to explain the unexplainable, the impossible to you because that's what you're being good. How else can you explain? Just like the book of Revelation, trying to figure out what the heck is John talking about in the book of Revelation. You know, what is he talking about? What is this beast out of the sea he sees? That's what that is. It's basically the unexplainable, and I'm explaining to you, okay? And good luck understanding it. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean? I'm basically giving it to you in the easiest, simplest way I can, explain it. All right. Anyway, so let me keep going. So anyway, everything's about Elvis, okay? And the dates in 2024 that he needs, okay? Obviously what's important, these dates, pay attention. So you have January 8th, which is his birthday, he turns 89, June 11th, right? Pay attention. August 4th. Now here's the kicker. I'm not 100% on this last part. Pay attention. So he needs January 8th, June 11th, and August 4th, because August 4th is when Trump gets his head wound. Now, when Trump gets his head wound, he survives that head wound. And because they say he's dead, but they say he came back to life, like they revived him. So they pronounce him dead, but he's revived. Or he comes out of a coma or whatever the hell. And they say he's alive maybe when they, bring him back to life on 8/8. Or maybe he makes his first presence, his eyes open on 8/8. I don't know. Either 8/8 or 8/7 or 8/9. I'm not sure. But I believe, which is from what I originally was saying, which was 8/8, because Trump equals 88 and 8/8 falls on 8/9, the leap year next year, right? So 8/8 actually falls on the 8/9 day. So why am I saying this to you? So basically, think about it. Elvis needs January 8th, because that's his birthday. He turns 89, which is special. 89. And June 11th he needs for the 6/11 event. August 4th for the Trump head wound. And August 8th when he comes back. Okay? Trump. Right? And look what it equals. If you put those 4 dates in only, January 8th, look at this. January 8th, June 11th, August 4th, August 8th. Look at what it equals. 611-224. What in the hell? Like, how is this possible? Just putting these 4 in there, I mean. 611-224. I don't know, man. Could this be just coincidence? You can figure that out on your own. Um, anyway, like I said, I have a couple more things to show, and that's it. Um, hold on. So I told you that in 1989, of course, they had the Elvis Super Bowl. And I earlier in the video I was telling you all about the 16/20/2016 because that's where Elvis was born and died, the 20th state, 16th state, and everything's about the 216, right? That's why Trump was elected in 2016, 216, because that's August 4th, the 216th day, and he was elected in the 217 year, 2017, and August 4th on a leap year is the 217th day. So he was elected in 216, president 217, 2017, 2016 is the same as August 4th, 216, 217 day. And that's why Trump's going to get his head one on August 4th. That's why Obama is born on August 4th, the president before Trump. It was ushering in the flesh Antichrist. See, Elvis is the real Antichrist, but Trump is his devil twin. All right, not his real twin, the replacement twin. Okay, because the real twin was sacrificed. All right, or whatever. I'm just saying. Um, so um, so that year in 1989. Remember, we're talking about the 89. Next year, Elvis turns 89. The 24th prime, 24th years next year. 24th prime is 89. So Elvis turns 89, and hold on. So in 1989, that year, there was a Super Bowl that had Elvis impersonator in the halftime show. You know how important these halftime show rituals are. You know, that's why this year they have Usher, because they're ushering in the Antichrist. Okay, I'm trying to explain this to you. That's what that whole thing's about. And this is the first year that it's on 2/11 this year. I mean, next year's Super Bowl is on 2/11, the 42nd day of the year. Washington's original birthday was 2/11. 42nd day of the year. Washington's the 42nd state. Elvis died at the age of 42. This is the first time it's ever been on 2/11. Okay? Another coincidence. Another coincidence. All right? And anyway, so Usher is the main guy. They're ushering in, right? Which is, I explained that in my older Super Bowl video when they pronounced Usher. Anyway, so in 1989, there was an Elvis, the whole halftime show was an Elvis impersonator. That Elvis impersonator looked nothing like Elvis. It was the stupidest thing ever. You know, I'm not going to go into every detail. So, what was important about that, it had to do with the 2016-16-20. It was the only Super Bowl that had the score of 16-20, 2016. And that's everything what I just showed you earlier connects to Elvis. The only time that ever the Super Bowl has been 2016, 16, 20, because that's August 4th and June 11th, the date with a crown, 1622216. And that's where Elvis was born, 16th state, 20th state. I mean, 20th state born, 16th state he died. All right? And and um, and the quarterback who won that Super Bowl was Joe Montana. Joe Montana was born on June 11th. Okay? And it was the 23rd Super Bowl. Okay? But it happened in 89, see? So the 23rd season started, but it went into into the next year, into 89. It started in 88, the 23rd. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is that it was in 89, right? And that same year, in 1989, you had the Space Needle prank that fell. The April Fool's prank, that they said that the Space Needle fell on 4/1. Okay? It was a huge thing. It caused a panic because they broke into into some show and said that the Space Needle fell. This was in 1989, folks. You know, because we're talking about the 89, remember. Think about how crazy that is. What the hell are you doing? You know, telling people that the Space Needle fell. It was not a joke. Because they're trying to explain that it was a ritual, right? And look, that day from the first of the year, if you go forward to 4/1, after after a year, this is a year and a few months. The only reason I'm showing you this because look, if you from the first of the year, you go forward 455 days. If you don't add the day, and if you add the day, it's 456. The reason I'm showing you that is because look, you add it up, you get 9/11. So there's even a 9/11 connection. And if you've seen my my videos, I mean here, I'll just show it to you real quick. That from that day, look, from Elvis's death day to the Space Needle prank was 4247 days. And from that day to 9/11 was 4547. See, I told you it's all about the 42, 45, and the 47s are, because I was born on the 247, get it? 247s. And the 47 is the 15th prime number, so 15 is the crown, right? The letter O. So it connects to the crowns. That's what that is. So 42 of the crown, 45 of the crown. That's what they're showing you here. All right? And the 247s, get it? Anyway, because I was born on the 247th day, Anyway, so that's from the Space Needle prank. And, I told you from Elvis's birthday to June 11th is 42.47% on a regular year. If you add the day, 155 days, 42.47 days. I mean, 42.47%. All right. Anyway, like I said, I could show you the whole thing on that, which I've already shown, but you got to go watch that video. Anyway, so I just thought that was interesting, this 9/11 connection, Anyway, whatever. Hold on. Oh yeah, Joe Montana was 33 years old in 89? Yeah, I didn't know that, I don't think. And 33 minus 100 is 67, and Elvis equals 67, and the 67 is the first number in gematria that equals 162. Like if you wrote out the word 67, it equals 162, which is June 11th. It's the first number that does it. Just like that 155, what I was telling you earlier, that equals 216, that's the first number that equals 216 when written out, 155. And that's from Elvis's birthday to June 11th, right? On a regular year. Yeah, I know. My birthday is 33, yeah. 9/4/1964 is 9 and 4 is 13, and 9 plus 6 and 4 is 10 and 10, right? So it's 20 plus 9 and 4 is 13. Yeah. It's 33. And yeah, I know. I believe me, I've done all the connections with my birthday. Believe me. I've done, I mean, you can't even imagine what I found. I'm going to be showing it again. I mean, I've shown a bunch of stuff on my birthday, but I'm saving the best for last. And that stuff was mind blowing. Wait till you see what I'm going to be showing. Yeah. Yes, God bless you. Appreciate it. Now listen. So, if you think that these are coincidences, how about this? So there was a, you remember this? Hold on. Landmark Hotel demolition. So this was a, let me show you this thing real quick. See, tell me this doesn't look, this looks like the Space Needle, kind of, you know what I mean? See how it looks? Don't you think that it looks like the top of the Space Needle, kind of? Like if you were to just see it like that? That was a demolition in Las Vegas called the Landmark. Landmark. The Mark, get it? Landmark Hotel in Las Vegas. And like I said, it got demolished, and it was right near where Elvis used to play at the International Hotel. And the International, I'm not gonna get into it, but you know, it kind of has that Space Needle thing in the front without the top part, basically. Anyway, the so this thing was demolished. Listen, what was the date of the landmark demolition in Las Vegas?
November 7th, 1995.
So it was November 7th, 11/7/95. Okay, and I told you about the 9/5 because my birthday landed on the 9/5 day, and next year is all it has to do with the 95. Listen, I'm not going to get into it right now, but because it connects to the Martin Luther King. Okay, Martin Luther King was killed on the leap year. 4/4 fell on the 4/5 day, and 44/45 equals 89. Next year, Elvis turns 89. You know, and the Space Needle equals 89. Um, and so Martin Luther King was killed in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis lived, and and now Martin Luther King is named after the King County in Seattle. See what I mean? Everything connects. He's killed in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis died. Martin Luther King. Elvis is known as the King. Seattle's in King County. Do you get it? Anyway, he was killed on 4/4, but he landed on the 4/5 day, which is the 95th day of the year. 4/5. 4/4 is 94th day, my birthday. Do you understand? I'm trying to explain this to you that ritual killing is basically the birthday killing of 9495. Do you understand? So and by the way, 94 plus 95 equals 189. And because Elvis needs the 9, get it? 1/8, he's born, he needs the 1/9. So anyway, so the Martin Luther King. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the 95. It happened in the year 95. That's what I was saying. So it happened on November 7th, 1995. Now check this out. And I told you it looks like the needle, right? So from Seattle Slew, I know this is a mess, but pay attention. Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown on June 11th, 1977. Slew means to violently kill, right? Same year Elvis died, August 16th, 77. Anyway, so from that day, oh man, I can't even see it. How are you guys gonna see it? Hold on, let me turn it around. So the Landmark Hotel was demolished on 11/7, right? So, what am I trying to show here? Oh, by the way, you see, notice that it has the 6/7, 67. Elvis equals 67, and you have 11/11 when Washington was founded, right? But look, 67 equals Elvis and Jesse, his twin. And look, 67 is the first number that equals 162. June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, okay? So look, 67, Elvis, and year 24, get it? 67, 24. And 67 is the first number that equals 162. June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, right? Now look at this. It was 18 years. Elvis was born on 1/8. All right. And look, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, if you don't add the day on a regular year, it's 154 days. 154 is the Antichrist number, equals 42.19%. And I told you Elvis needs the 1/9 or the 9, and he died at age 42, Washington's 42nd state. And look, the amount, the percentage for this 67, 24 days was 1/8. Elvis was born on 1/8, then 42, he died, 42.19%. See what I'm saying here? All right. 67, Elvis equals 67, Jesse equals 67, his twin. 67 is the first number that equals 162. That's June 11th. See what I mean? And 24 is next year, 24th year. All right. Anyway, so that's that for the demolition of the Seattle Slew. But look, from the demolition, And you know the Seattle Kingdom was demolished on 326 because they're going to demolish, do you understand, the kingdom of the EL state. Seattle anagram is EL state, STATE. The L state where L this is going to somehow manifest. So you have the kingdom of the L state, get it? The kingdom. Anyway, so they demolished the Seattle Kingdom on 326 2000. Look at that, 1602 days, 1602. And remember, I told you what the 1602 was. Remember, the 155th prime was 907, and then you add the 155, you get 1602. Remember? And look, it's what is that? 4 years, 4 months, 20 days. Elvis, he got his crown on 420 back in 1954 when he started working at Crown Electric. So again, these are, if you want to think these are coincidences, go right ahead. Anyway, so that's the end of that. I don't care. No big deal. Nobody has to remember this stuff. Okay, these are just things I'm throwing out there. Okay. Here's the last thing I'm going to show. I was going to show something else, but it's already gone way too far, too long. Like I said, this is not something that needs to be known. I'm just throwing stuff out there, all right? Hold on. Yeah, God bless all of you. Appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here, even though, I told you I have the worst viewers ever. So like 1% of you guys are good. The rest of you guys are just bums. And every one of you guys are gonna regret it, man. Not everyone, but most of you. For not paying attention closer. Anyway, so there was a baseball player. Hold on. Who was Thurman Munson?
According to Wikipedia, Thurman Lee Munson was an American professional baseball catcher who played 11 seasons in Major League Baseball with the New York Yankees from 1969 until his death in 1979.
So his middle name was Lee, huh? The EEL. Did I even look what his name equaled? Hold on. Before I show you this information, let me just check this real quick. I just want to see what his name equals. No, nothing important. All right. Oh, well, it does. There is something in his name, but I don't feel like explaining it right now because it connects to me. But forget it. But anyway, so Thurman Munson, there's a baseball player who died, and you're probably saying, "Who the hell is this guy?" He died back in 1979. All right, and this is just, like I said, it's not important information, but for sure this was a ritual for the Elvis connection. I don't know whether, was he on his way out, this guy, or what? I don't know, but it was a shock at the time because he died. Let's find out how he died. How did Thurman Munson die?
According to YouTube, baseball and more specifically Yankee fans have always remembered August 2nd, 43 years ago this week. Yankee captain Thurman Munson was tragically killed when the plane he was piloting crashed during a practice landing approach at the Akron-Canton Airport. Ohio was his hometown.
See that? Ohio. Okay? Because Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio. Okay? And what is this guy's name? His name is Thurman. He's got the man, and his last name is Munson. He's got the son, man. He's got the man and the son, which is the codes I always tell you guys about, you know? And his initials, listen, his initials is TM. TM is T is the 20th letter, M is the 13th letter, makes 33, right? Which is the code that they use, you know, because they mock God because 33 is the number of ascension because Jesus was crucified at 33, he rose from the dead at 33. And anyway, because Jesus is God. Anyway, so Thurman Munson and TM is the initials of where Elvis was born, Tupelo, Mississippi, and where he died, Memphis, Tennessee. TM was Tupelo, Mississippi, where he was born. Then he went to MT because his tomb is empty. Get it? His tomb is empty. All right? Yeah, I'm going to show that. So, somebody's saying something. Believe me, I have it all written here. So check this out. So from where do I have it here? Hold on. What the heck? Did I not write it? Where is it, folks? I'm about ready to lose it. I think I lost something here. Where is it? Oh, I'm getting really irritated right now because I know I wrote it out. What the hell did I do with it? Unbelievable, man. I'm just going to type it in here. So, Thurman Munson, first of all, like I say, he's got the man son. He's got the, wait a minute, what are you saying? Like I said, he has the TM and the MT for Tupelo, Mississippi and Memphis, Tennessee. I can't believe this, man. What the heck? Why do I not have this written? I know I wrote it out. What the heck did I do with it? Unbelievable. Yeah, I wrote it out, man. What in the hell? I know what I did. Look at what a dummy I am. I wrote the wrong dates for the card. Stupid. I wrote the wrong dates. I meant to write, yeah, let me just change that. Maybe I can change it. No, I doubt it. Let me try it. Alright, I give up. I'll just show it to you. So, let me just tell you when he died first. I mean, when he was born. Let me look at that first. When was Thurman Munson born?
Thurman Munson was born on June 7th, 1947.
It says, look at this. Munson was 22 years old when he broke into the big leagues on August 8th, 1969. Look at that. So they got a 22 connection, and he's born on 6/7. Pay attention. Elvis equals 67, and reduced is 22. Did you see that? So this guy's born on 6/7. He breaks into the majors at 22. 67, 22. All right? And in Ohio, because I told you that we're talking about Trump getting his head won in Ohio, right? But this connects to Elvis, which connects to the June 11th. So I didn't even check the Trump connections to him. He probably has all kinds of connections to Trump too, but I didn't check it. Because the Ohio thing, right? Yeah, look at that. The Yankees won the World Series in 77 and 78. That's when Elvis died, between 77 and 78. Yeah. Um, so, so anyway, he's born on 6-7. Elvis equals 67. And he broke into the majors at 22 years old. 67, 22 is the word Elvis, okay? Now, uh, so it's 6-7, 47. Look at this. Let's look at this together. Why is this important? So from Elvis's birthday, January 8th, 1935, to June 7th, 1947, when Thurman Munson was born, it's 4,534 days, which is not that big of a deal, but it does start with a 45. But look, this is where it's important. It's exactly 12 years and 5 months. And why is this important? Because the letters E and L, which is L means God in Hebrew. The fifth letter is E, the 12th letter is L. It's the EL connection. Okay? And by the way, 125 days is 4 months, 5 days on a calendar. But anyway, forget about that. In certain months, it'll be 125 days. I mean, certain times, 4 months, 5 days. But anyway, uh, what I'm trying to say is it's the EL connection. Okay, that's important. And I could show you more, but that's good for right now. That's from, so remember, Elvis equals 67, right? And 47 is the crown number. The 15th prime number is 47. All right. So you have the 47 connection, and you have the Elvis 6-7 connection, and you have the 12-5, which is the EL, right? Oh, and also, look, if you remember, I told you about the 4219 from Elvis's birthday to June 11th. If you don't add the days, 154 days, 154 days is 42.19%. Okay, so that's another connection there. But here's so the 6-7 is Elvis. Okay, now wait. And the 12-5 is the EL connection, right? But the 6-7 is Elvis. And he was 22, and Elvis equals 67, 22, the numbers. And when did he die? He died, look at this. What was the date Thurman Munson died?
Thurman Munson died on August 2nd, 1979.
So it's 8-2. 82. 82 is the word Seattle. Seattle equals 82. All right, so another connection. And what number was he wearing? What number did Thurman Munson wear?
15.
So he wore the number 15. Pay attention. So the 15 is the crown, right? All right, now, so he equals 67. He's born on 6-7. Pay attention. He's born on 6-7. 6-7 plus 15, which is the crown, equals 82. He wore the number 15. So, and he's born in 47. The 15th prime is 47. Okay, are you paying attention? So he's born on 6-7. His number's 15, which is the crown. The letter O is the 15th letter. 67 plus 15 equals 82. Elvis equals 67. He's looking for his crown, equals 82. Seattle is his crown, okay? And so, and he died on 8-2. So you get it? The guy died on 8-2, born on 6-7, and he wore the number 15. 67 plus 15 is 82. All right? All right. Did you guys get that part? Did anyone not get what I just said there? I need to know that you guys got that, because because what I'm about to show you is another confirmation here. I'm looking for some feedback. I only see one person so far. So you got that, okay? Yeah. Anyway, so from the day Elvis was born, see, I showed you the connection from Elvis's birth to his birth, to Thurman Munson's birth. Now I'm going to show you from Elvis's birthday to the day he died. Okay? To the day Thurman Munson died. Now look. Check it out. So from the day Elvis was born to the day Thurman Munson died, okay? Look at the amount of days. 16277. And why is this important? Because the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. And what happened on June 11th, 77? 16277. If you don't add the day, if you add the day, it's 78. But look, 16277. What is that? That's the day Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown, 6/11/77, because the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. And I told you Seattle equals 82, and he died on he was born on 6/7, this Munson. Elvis equals 67. 67 is the first number that equals 162, which is June 11th. Are you looking at this? What I'm trying to explain here? And look at the numbers. 445, 9.45. What? Because I told you the 4445 day is 9495. The 4445 day is 9495 day of the year, and I'm born on 9495. Look, 4459.45 is 162.77 days. This equation is for this. See what I'm saying? Okay. Yes, and 6/7. And listen, 6/7 is the 158th day of the year. Yes, it's actually 157, 158 if you don't add the day. It's 157, then 158, and so on a leap year that would be 159. 6/7 is from Elvis's birthday to Trump's birthday. From Elvis's birthday to Trump's birthday is the same equation from the first of the year to 6/7. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same equation. Whatever's from the first of the year to 6/7 is the same as from Elvis's birthday to Trump's birthday, 6/14. So I told you everything's connected. So whatever you see to 6/7 connects to the 6/14, Trump. All right? You know, if you start from the first of the year, I'm saying. All right? Anyway, so that's that. And what else? Oh, and I forgot to mention, when I first showed that other one, it was 12 years, remember? The 12 prime number is 37, so it's the EL anyway. Because remember, it was 12/5, because the 12/5 is the EL letters. E is the fifth letter, L is the 12th letter. But even the 12 is the 37 prime, you know. Anyway, wait, so it doesn't end yet. There's still one more connection here. Look at this. Wait, where is it? The heck? Did I show? Wait, what about from his birth to his death? I don't even. Did I even put that in? Let's see, from his birth to his death. Let's see what it is. What it is. What it is. What the? Oh, look at this. From the day he's born to 8/2 is 1 month, 27 days. There's that number, 127 again. You know, if you were watching the earlier Pearl Harbor crap that I was talking about. Anyway, let me just go to the day he died. Wait, when did he die? 79. Well, here we go again. Okay. Let me show you this. By the way, folks, I just saw this right now. I just came up with this right now. Watch what happens. Because I'm doing all this by memory right here. Look. So he died. Come on, man. So he was born on 6/7/1947. I know it's hard to see. 6/7/1947. He died on 8/2/1979. Now watch this. You see the amount of days? 11745. 11745. Where do I have that? I have it somewhere written here. Unbelievable, man. I don't feel like rewriting it. What do I do with it? Unbelievable, man. Let me just type it in. So remember, 11745. Listen. Watch. You see Elvis Donald? Their two first names, Elvis Donald, look, equals 11745, 162. So 117 plus 45 equals 162. You see that? And you know Trump is the 45th president, and he's going to get his head wound in the 17th state, Ohio. I don't know. Look, I'm just showing, but look, it equals 162. That's what was interesting. Elvis Donald, 11745. You see that? And and um, and this is the last thing I'm going to show. So so from the day he was born, this dude, because remember 6/7. Wait a minute. So yeah, 6/7/47 he was born, right? And I told you the 47 is a crown number. The 15th prime is 47, and he wore the number 15. So that's why it's it's and 67 plus 15 is 82. Seattle equaled 82. So and Elvis equals 67 with a crown would make 82. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is so I showed you a few connections. Wait, did I show? Wait, there's one more I think I need to see. I don't know if I looked for. Did I look from his birth to June 11th next year? What am I doing, man? I'm typing the words into the time and date calculator. Hold on. I'm so tired, folks, man. I'm losing it. Try to put all these things into your head, man. It's gonna drive you nuts. Wow, I know there's something to this, but I can't remember. Okay, look. The only thing I could tell you about this, look, from the day he was born, 6/7, right? 1947 to next year, 6/11 is 77 years and 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5, get it? 77 years, 4 or 5 days if you add the day. So you have the 45, you have the 7/7, 77 years, and 6/11, 77 is when Seattle slew won the Triple Crown. You see what I mean? So there's that connection, all right? That was to his birth. That was from his birthday. Now I'm gonna check from his death to June 11th. That was from the day he was born. There's one more thing I have to show. Wait a minute. What? Hold on. He died in 79 on 82. Where is that? Yeah, there's one more thing. Here it is. So, so from the day he died to 6/11 next year, look at the percentage. Besides it being 44 years, but look at the percentage. 40, because the word kill and the word anti equals 44. But look, 44.89. And I told you the Space Needle equals 89.44. And you know what's in between 89 and 44 is the 45. So it's the 44 plus 45 equals 89. And look, it's got my birthday, 9.04 at the end. But look, it's the 44.89, and that is, like I said, the Space Needle equals 89.44. And Elvis turns 89 next year, right? So that's that. But here's one last thing. So from his birthday to 9/11, and you know that, let me just tell you this before I show it. Um, okay, let me just tell you this. Because you know the word Seattle equals 8219. And you know and if you twist the numbers around, you can say 1982. 1982 equals 8219. You know, the numbers. 8219, 1982. From Elvis's birthday, if you go forward 1982 days, it lands on 6/11. So what's the chance that from his birthday, the day he's born, to the day 9/11 happened? Look at that. It's 1982 with a crown. Look at that. Because you know the 19th prime is 67, and remember he died on 82, and there was a crown in between the 67, and he wore the number 15. 67 plus 15 is 82. Remember? You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the chance that from the day he's born to that to 9/11 exactly is 1982 days? I mean, 19,820 days. The 8219 Seattle numbers with a crown. I don't know. You know, I'm just throwing stuff out there, folks. By the way, this was just a video I was doing because I wasn't ready to show, important information. I was just giving you something to watch because it's one of those dreary days here, you know, and I wanted to give you guys something to watch. All right. Anyway, God bless all of you. I'll leave this video up per day, but I am going to take this video down because it's not that important to leave up. You know, I don't want to make minutia too much minutia. That doesn't sound right. Sounds like some kind of jelly or something. I'm gonna put some minutia on my bread. Anyway, all right, folks. Like I said, maybe these are all just coincidences. I mean, I was just throwing it out there, but maybe they're just all coincidences. And I didn't even check the Trump connections to him. Should we do that since we're here? Because I'm gonna delete the video anyway. Let's just check the Trump connections to this guy. Because I just find it interesting that, because he was from Ohio. See, that's another big deal to this, puzzle. It was mainly for Elvis, but they threw the Trump thing in there too. Well, here's one. The day from Trump's birthday to the day this guy died was 33 years. Trump turned 33 years old that year. And look at that. The percentage is 3315.89. You can't even make this stuff up, man. Because, how do I explain this, guy? Look. Watch this. You know, from Elvis's birthday to 614 on a leap year. Watch this. All right. So, so from Elvis's birthday to Trump's birthday on a leap year, look, it's 158 or 159 days. And remember, Elvis turns 89 next year, okay? And the 24th prime, next year is the 24th year, 24th prime is 89. Look, 158, 159. The letter O is the 15th letter, so you have two O's in Ohio. That's where Trump's getting his head wound. So Ohio has the HI in the middle, high. Get it? Like the most high, but spelled differently, obviously, like Hawaii. Elvis's favorite vacation place was Hawaii. H is the eighth letter, I is the ninth letter. So you have OO, which is 1515, and the 8-9 in the middle. 151589. You see that? 151589. And 8 plus 9 is 17. Ohio's the 17th state. Are you understanding? Did you see what I just showed you? How ridiculous that is? Like, what is the chance of that? I'm saying. How about 0 to none? Anyway, so from this guy's birthday, I mean from Trump's birthday to August 2nd is 33, because he was 33 years old at the time, 15.89. 15.89, which is 158, 159. Get it? 158, 159, 1589. Anyway, like I said, if you want to believe in coincidences, go right ahead. You know, I can't help you. If you want to be stupid, you know. Listen, listen, genius. Pay attention. The Bible says, "Here is wisdom. Let him who hath understanding calculate the number of the beast." Calculating means to add up. Okay, that's what I'm doing. All right, because that's me in the Bible, where it says, "Here is wisdom. Let him." That's me. Let him, and and you're gonna see it. I'm gonna prove it to you. When June 11th comes around, you'll understand. All right. Uh, so everybody who's saying stuff, you know, making fun of us and stuff, they won't be making fun of us for long. Trust me. They're all gonna come back asking God for forgiveness for being trolls. Anyway, so that's from Trump's birthday to the day the guy died. Now let's look from Trump's birthday to the day the guy was born. Uh, let's see what we get here. I'm not feeling well, man. This is not. Yes, it's 359 days in between. And you know, the 359 day of the year is December 25th. So basically, uh, in between June 14th and this guy's birthday, the day he's born is is like being born on Christmas Day. It's 11 months, 25 days from. from 614 to 67. And you know that that if you separate the numbers, what am I doing? What's that doing here? Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, so yeah, it's 359 days. The 359th day of the year is Christmas Day. And on leap year, it's 360th day, Christmas, the 360. But, hold on. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate you guys, you know, like participating. Appreciate that. And, where am I? Oh, yeah, yeah. So I was doing, that was from Trump's birthday to that guy's birthday when he was born. Now we're gonna go to August 4th. Let's see. Um, let's see to August 4th what we get. To the day Trump gets his head wound. Well, it's interesting that it's 28,184 days. I mean, it ends with an 8-4. 281.84. It's 77 years, 1 month, 29 days. Yeah, I don't see anything in that. Um, yeah, I don't see anything. So so it was a dud, that one. But maybe from when he died. Maybe that's where I need to check. Let's see if that has a connection. Well, it's 45 years, and it's 16,440 days in between. 16,440 days. But it's 45 years. That's what 45 years in 2 or 3 days. So that's interesting. All right, folks. That's it. I've had enough. Um, like I said, I'll leave this video up for a day, and then I'm gonna delete it because it's not important. Nobody cares about Thurman Munson. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just useless information that is not going to get anyone to pay more attention to the puzzle. You know what I mean? This is just for people who are into numbers and stuff. That might entertain you for a little bit. But anyway, God bless all of you. And I'm not going to be doing a live chat tonight. So this is going to be my last live stream today because my throat really hurts. Anyway, God bless all of you. Jesus is God. And actually, I'll stay on another few minutes. Anybody have any last things to say? Because I'm not going to do another live stream today. So if anybody has anything to say, let's say it now because I'm going to end the chat in a few minutes. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I'm just, this is not an important video, you know. The only thing that I'm going to be repeating from this video is that Pearl Harbor connections. That's the only thing I'm going to be repeating. You will not be hearing me talking about Thurman Munson again, unless another baseball player they have a ritual with, maybe. But I might bring it up maybe in the future. Who knows? Anyway, folks. Yeah, like I said, you haven't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see my future videos, man. You're gonna lose your mind. Yeah, you're gonna lose your mind when you see the future videos. No, I'm done. I'm done showing stuff. I'm just here to answer any more questions. If you have any more questions, because I'll stay on another 15, 20 minutes, because I'm going to delete the video anyway tomorrow. And this is gonna be my last live stream. So today, I mean, I gotta rest my voice, man. I might not even do a live stream in the morning. I think I might wait till I have a video ready, and then I'll delete this, and then just do a real video of information if I'm ready. If I'm not, then I'll just do a live stream. But if I have information ready to go, I'm not gonna do a live stream in the morning. I'm just gonna wait to do the info video. So yeah, the only information I'll be bringing up again is the Pearl Harbor video. Well, I mean, maybe I might bring up the first Twin Tower attack thing again, that connected to Elvis, but mainly it's just gonna be whatever. Whatever, it's not important. Elon Musk. Yeah, you know what? I've checked on Elon stuff, you know. Other than him having the ELO in his name, yeah, I don't really see much on him. When was Elon Musk born?
Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971.
Well, June 28th is 6:15 on the Julian calendar. And you know, Trump gets his head wound. I mean, it's going to be a leap year next year, so everything's connected to the leap year. Oh, well, his name, Reeve, is what's important, his middle name. We've talked about that. Reeve, you know, is a connection. You know, the Keanu Reeves and stuff, and Christopher Reeve, who lost the S crown. My throat's hurting, I can't get into it. What is the postal code for Pretoria, South Africa?
Postal codes frequently mentioned on the web include 0002, 00...
Shut up. South Africa doesn't have a postal code? What? How do you dial South Africa? Oh, 27. 127. Look at that. You have to dial 1, right, first? 127. The 12-7. Anyway, oh, that's a good catch. Yeah. See, some of the things you're writing, even in a few other comments you wrote, those numbers that you're writing, I'm going to be talking about that in the very near future. You have no idea how important some of that numbers are. But I don't want to get into it, you know. But I'll show you how they connect to this puzzle. All right. And for the people who are wondering, well, why does every connection connect to each other? No, it connects to a certain thing. And that thing connects to something else. What I'm trying to say is the puzzle has to be a perfect puzzle leading to the end result. All right. This is because they're trying to be like God, and God is perfect. Okay, and they're trying to be perfect. All right, that's what this whole thing's about. Remember, I told you the word perfect is the ELEL, 7337. 7337 is the EL, you know. I mean, it's the ELEL, L even. That's why 73 plus 37 equals 110. The 11 with a crown, L even with a crown. The 7337 is the ELEL. And how many floors did the 11 have? The Twin Towers. When the towers had 110 floors each. The L even, 11, 110 floors. Because it was the perfect. 7337 is 110, right? It's complete mockery, I told you. And the buildings that fell, were the 12 and 7. I mean the 127, right? The buildings. You know what I mean? The buildings that fell on 9/11 were the 1, 2, and 7, right? And I told you the 12th prime and the 7th prime is 37 and 17, and EL equals 1737. See, it's all about God. You know, EL means God in Hebrew, you know. So 12/7, right, is the 3717. And that's the buildings that fell, 12/7, right? Anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole Pearl Harbor thing again, but everything's connected to each other, right? So basically, if this is going to be the third attack on America, think about that. So it's a 3 again. So you have the Pearl Harbor, 9/11, and Seattle. Now it's time to throw that into the thing. Here, check this out. I haven't done this yet. You're seeing Jurassic at work here. So here we go. First time my battery power's dying, but I'm gonna get this in. Pearl Harbor, Manhattan, Seattle. Let's see what we get. No, nothing. I thought we were gonna find something. Well, I mean, there's something, but let's see if we put a crown on each one of them, because it's all about the triple crown. So let's see if we put the triple crown on it. Let's see what happens. There you go. See? See what happens? Look at it. So when you have when I put Pearl Harbor, Manhattan, Seattle, I got 288. But now I added the 3 O's, the triple crown, O, which is 15, 15, 15. But it adds up the reduced numbers, the backward numbers, and everything. Look what happens. Look at the numbers now. Look at that. 333. Nice. You see that? See that? 333. And I know there's somewhere I have something laying around which connects to that, but I can't remember it now. I wish I could remember because it's important. So what do you think of that? That's the triple crown, man. Remember I told you guys that the 3 is the crown on the 7. Remember? Because EL is the 3/7, right? You get it? The 3 is the crown on the 7, because the 7 is a crown, but they've made the 3 a crown on the 7. Okay? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? All right, my battery's dying. I gotta end the chat. Hold on. I can't answer any more questions. My battery's dying. I'll leave the video up. Hold on. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. End the video. Man, I don't think I have time to check it. I was gonna check something real quick. I don't think I'm gonna have time. My battery's dying. Um, oh man, this is crazy. What was I gonna do? Well, 333 is in between 67 and 68 in the primes. Because I told you the first prime number to hit 33 is 67. 67 is the 331st. 68 is the 337. And Elvis equals 67 forward, 68 backwards. And 333 is in between 67 and 68. All right. But there was something else, man, with this 333. So basically, it's the crown on top of the 33. That's basically what it is. I gotta hurry, man. My battery's dying. I know it's gonna just stop right now. Quick. Let's see. No. Yeah, I don't know what the 333. There's something else that I remember seeing, but I can't remember what it is. All right, folks. God bless all of you, and I'll figure it out another time. But Jesus is God. End the video. I'll leave the video up for a day. So if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, I don't care. It's up to you. Go back and rewatch it. End the video. Jesus is God.